Before the world had form. Before mountains rose or oceans moved. Before a single whisper of wind touched creation. There was only silence. Not the silence we know today. But a silence so complete. So vast. That even the idea of sound had no meaning. There was no horizon. No ground beneath. No sky above. Only the deep. Endless, dark, waiting. Yet in that boundless darkness, something moved. The Spirit of God. Eternal, mighty, and full of purpose. Hovered upon the face of the waters. Creation had not begun. But the Creator was already there. And into that silence, a voice broke forth. A voice that needed no echo. Because nothing existed except the one who spoke. This is the true KJV story unfolding the creation of the land, sea, and sky. The scripture says, "The earth was without form and void." Picture it. A world unshaped, unseen, untouched. No mountains to break the line of the deep. No soil to bring forth life. No sky to hold the coming light. Just a vast, formless deep. Waters stretching beyond imagination. Shadow upon shadow. Waiting for the command that would bring order. Then God spoke. Words that carried the weight of eternity. "Let there be a firmament." At that moment, the deep began to shift. The waters trembled. As though creation itself held its breath. A divide appeared. A separation opened within the endless deep. Slow at first. Like the first crack of dawn touching the night. Then it spread. Wider. Broader. Rising like a great expanse stretching across an unfinished world. The waters began to part. Those above lifting upward. As though drawn by the hand of God. Those below settling downward. Toward the unseen foundations of the earth. Between them, He placed the firmament. A vast open space. Silent and majestic. Waiting for the purpose God would give it. The air stirred for the first time. Thin currents forming gentle movement. A soft stillness filled the space. The first breath of the world. God looked upon this great expanse. And called it heaven. And the sky stood there. Clear, open, stretching from one edge of creation to the other. A witness to the power of His voice. Then came the third day. A day not of silence. But of movement. The waters below the firmament. Swelled and rolled. Like a sea awakened from eternal rest. God spoke again. "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place." At that word, the great deep surged with purpose. Currents formed. Fast, violent, driven by command. Waters rushed. Colliding and merging. Moving with power no storm could equal. Then, beneath the shifting waters, something began to rise. At first, it was only a subtle lifting. A hint of form beneath the sea. But then it pushed upward. Breaking through the surface. Sending water cascading down its sides. Dry land appeared. Not suddenly. But with a slow, powerful emergence. Like a giant rising from deep slumber. Earth heaved upward. Forming strong foundations. Stone hardened beneath the hand of the Creator. Mountains climbed toward the firmament. Casting long shadows across the newborn world. Valleys opened. Curving gently between rising hills. The waters, now gathered, rolled away into wide basins. Forming seas that spread beyond sight. Deep and full of mystery. God called the dry land earth. The collected waters He named seas. And the scripture says, God saw that it was good. Good not only in sight, but in order. Good in purpose. good in the harmony of boundaries set by the Creator. But the land was not meant to remain bare. It waited. Silent, still, expectant. Then God spoke again. Let the earth bring forth grass. And the soil trembled. Dust stirred. The ground itself seemed to breathe. Green shoots pushed upward. Soft at first. Then stronger. Spreading across the land. Like a living carpet awakening under the sunlight that would soon come. Grass rose in waves. Moving gently with the first breath of wind. Then came herbs. Each bearing seed after its kind. Each with purpose and design. Trees followed. Rising slowly. Roots digging deep. Branches stretching wide. Leaves unfolded like the opening of countless hands praising their Maker. Their shadows stretched across the land. Bringing depth and quiet places of rest. Where none had existed before. The earth was no longer empty. It had form. It had life. It had beauty. And again. God saw that it was good. Above all this. The firmament stood like a vast canvas. An open, untouched expanse. The winds began their first gentle stirrings. Creating currents that moved softly through the air. Moisture lifted from the seas. Forming the first hints of clouds. Shadows drifting across the face of the sky. The sky would soon hold sun, moon, and stars. But even now, before the heavenly lights were placed, it held purpose. It separated the waters. It sheltered the earth. It would one day carry rain, lightning, storms, and signs of God's glory. The sky waited, like a silent witness, to the unfolding story of creation. When we look upon the world today, the mountains rising with strength, the sea stretching beyond our sight, and the sky arching over us, like a great reminder of eternity, we see more than nature. We see order. We see boundaries set by the Creator. We see the wisdom of God, written into every corner of the world. The land does not cross into the seas. The seas do not rise beyond the limits He set. The sky does not fall, for it is held by the same word that spoke the world into being. The creation of land, sea, and sky is not only a story of beginnings. It is a story of balance, purpose, and divine authority. And it is a reminder to us. If God can bring order to the formless deep, He can bring order to a troubled heart. If He can set boundaries for the mighty seas, He can set boundaries for the storms in our lives. If He can raise land from beneath the waters, He can lift any soul from the depths of struggle. Creation itself teaches us that nothing is beyond His power, and nothing is beyond His care. So when you feel the wind against your face, or watch waves touch the shore, or look upon the sky stretched across the world, remember this. These are not accidents. They are reminders of the God who speaks, who forms, who orders, and who calls His creation good. This is the true KJV story unfolding the creation of the land, sea, and sky. Which part of this story touched you the most? Comment below and subscribe for more true Bible history stories.